All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another video again. Same spot, same place as promised during the day. It's like 10:31 in the AM in the morning. Alrighty. So yeah. I'll see what happens. We're all on the public easement. Man, oh my knee. Must have sat wrong. I mean, the guy could look at the fine art too. Yeah. Who knows? Got both cameras going. Yeah, this is public easement. This is not private property. And it doesn't mean their stuff is on it, it's private property. It's not. Here's the bar, nightlight. Everyone. I said it's a bar. Bar and grill. Yeah. Alrighty. This is not gonna go good with my knees. Yeah. Yeah. That's what the bright walls are all about. I saw the sign last night. No, I won't be doing this very long, considering my stability. Alright, go ahead and cross, go back to the car. Thank you. Oh, dang. I'm gonna fall on my head, but safety products. Odor control. Restroom products. Cleaning supplies. Should go in there and see if they got any rubbing alcohol. Ah, beautiful. Ooh. As I said, started right there at the bar, those little fence things, gate, whatever you want to call them. Punched over, you got punched over there in the corner of that wall, and it ended right there at that parking lot. Look at the nice art around here. I wonder if that's the guy. He's got tattoos on his arm. Bet you it was a security guard. What it is, I think he works for the place. The guy in that red shirt, you saw in the video, because I recognize him. There he is. Well, Freedom News, if that's the guy, he's not arrested unless he was on bail. Because he has tattoos on him like the other guy did. Alrighty. Hopefully they taught him about the First Amendment. Again, I'm a little bit early. I didn't expect to be this early. I thought my doctor's appointment was at 10:15. No, it's at 3 o'clock. I could try again later and push my luck. Man. I should give it a moment here. Got time. A little bit early than I was usually I was planning to be. I bet that's what it was. It's somebody that works at Nightlight. Because it looks like the guy who was in that video. I just saw him come out of the building with a work shirt on. I bet it's somebody that works there. It looks like, I think it's an employee. Probably the other guy with him too. So yeah. Man, I like that. I should get me something like the ride on or something. Too bad I can't ride a normal bicycle. I'll tackle the rim. Oh. Yeah, they call it police. They call it police. You know, I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not breaking any laws. I'm a public easement. It's my First Amendment. So yeah. I got both cameras going just in case. One for my protection, the other one, should have grabbed them out on the phone, but I left it in the car. So if something happens to me and I have to rewind the video recording, I gotta keep on going at all times, so I can rewind it back to what happened and show them. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Oh. Yep, this is where it happened, people. Exactly. And again, they did not know anything about his criminal history, not until after the fact. Guys got to think of that. I mean, what happens, that was me. I have no criminal history of that. So, think about it, people. That was somebody else that didn't have a criminal history. That doesn't give them the right to what they did. At all. They did not know about it until after. And this happened like almost like what, 20, almost close to 20 years ago. About 19 years, let's say. It's probably the only people might remember what happened is the people was involved in the case. Other than that, see, I'm out in the open. I'm not covering my face. I'm in normal, typical clothes. Not worried. I mean, it made me think, but should I do this? But again, I'm gonna look at the time too. I'm not like doing this in the afternoon, where it's kind of, we got people doing lunch and stuff. I might just come back, who knows? So, yeah, I'll sit down here for a while. Let me grab my phone out of my car. So I can keep an eye on the time. Totally forgot to grab my phone. And I'm not trying to hide my car neither. So, all right. So I'm kind of known well around Jackson. Wish I had more benches down through here I could sit at. But now that'd be considered harassment if I sit down in the bar section of that area. I'm not here to harass. All right. It's like 10:48 p.m. Oh no, I'm in trouble. No, that's a fire truck. So yeah. I hope my camera's straight this time. I know it was crooked last night. I think I got it on straight this time. And everything was like leaning to the right. I wish I probably would if I scream out Shamahala. Nah, that's just provoking somebody. I won't do that. Unless they come approach me, I will say Shamahala. If you guys want to understand where the Shamahala come from, watch the First Amendment Auditor calls SGV. That's where the Shamahala came from. SGV News, part of the Freedom News Group. So yeah, yeah. At least I have a public bench I can sit on for right now. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That guy in the video was a worker at the nightlight. I kind of think I seen him in the nightlight's shirt attire. I'm pretty sure of it. I seen the tattoos on his arm. So I think it's on the nightlight at this point. Some type of bouncer or whatever you want to call him. Ran him down for what? Because he taking film, like I'm doing. Again, they did not know about his criminal history until after the fact. Until it was all brought up afterwards. They're trying to justify what they did. It's not justified at all. And it could have been somebody else without a criminal history, like me, for instance. It doesn't matter. You don't have the right to put on any hands on anybody like that. Yeah, I'll be walking around, guys, but again, because of my disability, I can't do very much walking. I need some type of wheels for myself, like a Amigo to run around in town. You can do a little walking, but not very much. I really need to get a hat for my freaking setup. That way it won't be as much of poking out like it's obvious. This is Pearl Street, where it happened with that First Amendment Auditor. Again, people are trying to justify what they've done because of what he done in 2001. That still doesn't give them right. They didn't know about it until after. That's what I'm trying to tell you all. They did not know about his criminal history until after the fact. Yeah, we should get a lot of people down here with First Amendment auditing. You know what I mean? Be cool. Be very cool. I mean, yeah, this is they put the spotlight on their business. Yeah, everyone, this happened at a bar. Just to let you all know, at the basically the nightlight bar. It started at the nightlight bar. No kids there whatsoever. So if you guys still want to, because you think you're a pedophile and all that. Yeah, a lot of people didn't realize it was at a bar. It's like, huh? Like they got comments. They're like, what? Yeah, they didn't know where exactly where it happened at. It just like assumed they just saw a First Amendment auditor getting beat the crap out of it. They didn't know where exactly it was at. All they see is a big portion of it right here. It all started from the nightlight bar all the way up to here. So, yep. And they were claiming he was harassing them. Well, I don't think so. You know, probably was responding to what they were saying. They were asking him questions, harassing him instead. If he is part of the, I think he's part of the Freedom News Group. And their style of doing things, they don't normally interact unless they've been interacted with. You should watch most of their videos. Furry Potato, SGV, Ice Cold Audits, Junkyard. You need to watch those guys. You'll see what their methods is. And you still want to think that way. See? Those people were smart. I think they might be going on that side anyways. Oh, they're going to the sporting goods store. I need to go in there myself, see what they got. Like fishing gear wise, so I can go back fishing again. I need to go magnet fishing again one of these days. It's 10:57 a.m. Oh. There's another thing I should do also. I always was out searching for my cats in one spot constantly. People were calling the cops on me and everything else because I was driving through their neighborhood a lot of times, like most people would do, drive through their neighborhood just to get to their house. So they didn't know if I lived there or not. But again, it's public access street, so I can drive down the street where I want and when I want, and how I want. Well, not, I mean, be reasonable wise. And I've been like pulled over twice for that. But nothing was they had nothing on me. But I was cooperative with the cops still too. So I told them what I was doing. I was searching for my cats. So yeah. Alright. I really can't stay down here long anyways. So yeah. Yeah, a lot of people didn't know it was a bar. This is where it started from, right? So I don't have no criminal history. I don't have any stuff like that like him. So just imagine if it was me instead of him. There's no right to do it. Doesn't make you in the right at all. You did not know. You don't know beforehand at all. So it could have been anybody with a camera. I mean, a guy could have been out here looking at the artwork from the bright walls. You see, we had a little event last year with the bright walls and stuff, the paintings. He could have been out looking at the bright wall stuff. He could have been doing that for all we know. You know, he could have been, that's all he was doing, was taking pictures and video of the bright walls. It could have been somebody like that. But again, nobody's going to tell you. It's none of their business what he's exactly doing. You can see right here on the sign. You can guys can take a look. All the locations of all where the paintings on this street is. That's what he could have been here for too. Not just that. Not doing First Amendment audit. But again, he was doing a First Amendment audit. But again, it could have been that. It's none of people's business what he was doing. It's his First Amendment right. It's not nobody's business what they doing exactly. Yeah, all this artwork from the bright walls. That's what that is. That's all it's about. It's what you see on these walls. I showed you in the video. As I said, it was all over the place. I might head downtown exactly, or further, go down west Michigan real quick. Hang out right there at Cholangos for a bit. I guess. There were a few people that saw me here. I don't know if they called the cops or not, or I don't know, or anything. Nobody said anything to me. Just waved at me, a couple of people, and looked at me. Other than that, that's about it. Nobody's approached me That's the best thing to do. Do not approach anybody with a camera. If you don't want to be on camera, don't approach them. It's as simple as that. I swear to God, that's the guy who pinned him down in the red shirt. I saw him came out of the nightlight bar. I think he's a worker there. They wanted the person in camera, they knew him real well too, so. The DA needs to really press charge. It doesn't matter what criminal history he has. It doesn't matter. It could have been somebody else that didn't have a criminal history. The DA needs to needs to have the charges brought to these people. Doesn't matter. I might not agree on certain things with people on things. Again, it's still bull. Especially all that. Yep. All right. That's about it for me, I think, for this spot. For now. Now I'm gonna go down by the post office and where Cholangos is, and hang out down there for a bit for a takeoff. I'm to another area because it's like this is the spot for that. What happened? It's a bunch of crap. She don't want to say it's propaganda, like all that crap, whatever. You don't even understand the meaning of the propaganda. I should do another walk, but my legs are not really up to it. All right. Thank you. Alrighty, I'll see if I go downtown for a bit and see what happens down there, further downtown in West Michigan. See you then. Alright. Ooh. Here guys, the cholangos are here. Again, you don't put in your furniture and whatever tables doesn't make your property. No, don't. Oh. Said a lot of restaurants are doing this right now in downtown, as you can tell, on the public sidewalk and stuff. Oh man. Oh. Wow. I swear to God, I just saw two cars running a stop sign. I'm at South Mechanic in West Michigan is where I'm at right now. Oh, East Michigan. But it turns East Michigan there and West Michigan on this side. So yeah. Did see a cop on the way here, but he was parked on West Michigan. I noticed one thing in this camera. I gotta figure out how to keep it tilted up. Boy, I'm getting hungry. I might eat me some cholangos. I gotta turn the camera off though. Okay, I'm gonna go get some food. I am hungry. This camera's gonna go off for a moment. All right, back again. Got my food. Oh yeah. Ooh. One thing I do miss they don't make anymore is the barbacoa meat. So that's one thing I do miss. Ever since the COVID stuff, they've been eliminating a lot of things. It's like Subway. Subway right now, it's just continued their roast beef. So there's no more roast beef sandwiches anymore. So no more Subway for me. I only like roast beef from Subway. I don't want to take my chances in the post office, especially I got a post box there. I've been getting somebody else's mail in the post box too. Nobody sent me about that one guy. So try to find what's not in the sunlight. All right. Oh, I'm not sure about this spot, if it's public or not. If I've been asked to leave, I will. But it might be a thing of silence. Me sitting in cholangos that's the reason why. Because I have a speaker out in the front door playing Mexican music. Yeah, so far nobody's bothered me or asked me or anything. I don't know. Maybe the wrong time and wrong place for that guy. I feel sorry for him though. That's kind of crappy. I said, I don't know if he pressed charges. Oh, I'm kind of hoping he did, and hopefully the DA will go through with it. I mean, there's video evidence. It's kind of crappy. That's the question, did he press charges? That's the question. I said I haven't found no information. I was going by what comments people were saying in the some of those videos that they were arrested. But I haven't found any information if that happened or not. I'm trying to find the information. As I said, I'm pretty sure I saw the guy there who pinned him down at the parking lot, and then he works there. Well, these are mission 10 cents. I don't know where you get them at, but I'm not caring. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to carry these bottles everywhere. Just throw them away. Somebody will go through the trash and find them. Somebody can use 20 cents. Alright. I think I'm all set at this point. Walk to my car and I'll stop the video there. Pretty much about it. Alright. So far so good. I hadn't ran into no issues. Especially the first place I stopped by was where the guy got freaking assaulted. So I think they've been taught something, but other than that, I think they know now that you're not supposed to do that. But still, it all depends on the guy if he pressed charges or not too. So alrighty. That's if the guy pressed charges or not. If he didn't press any charges, they're not going to get arrested. So, I've seen them, if it is part of the Freedom News Group, normally they are pretty decent about that. They want them to learn a lesson, not get in trouble. So, yeah. But still. Ooh. Alrighty. Alright. As you can see, I walked around quite a bit here. So oh. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. Well, hello everyone. Well, yeah. Nothing particular happened down here. Again, I've been down here before. My camera and everything on my head. My camera's on my head and everything, so as I was doing recording something, you know. Nobody approached me, no nothing. I went down to the nightlight bar where that incident happened. I'm pretty sure I seen the guy who tackled the First Amendment auditor down there, and he works there. That's what I'm thinking. He's a worker there. I'm pretty sure I seen him there. I saw him come out the door. I don't know if I got him on the camera or not. He had a bunch of, because the guy that's on the video, the red shirt, he has a bunch of tattoos on his arm. Same thing with the guy. I just saw him at about the same height and build. So no hat and stuff, no red shirt, of course. But again, I wasn't approached. I walked by the nightlight bar, right through the thing. Again, that is public easement. Doesn't matter if you have your tables, chairs, it's still public easement, regardless. You put your signs and do all that crap out there for advertisement. That's not your property, regardless of the situation. So I had no issues down here so far. I guess he was in the wrong time, wrong place. I guess I feel sorry for the guy. I mean, it doesn't matter what he did. They didn't know that before that at all. They didn't know him one damn bit, of course, who he was and what was his history until after the fact. So it could have been somebody else, for all you know, who want to care or anything. You want to look at his past from 2001. That's for charge was in 2001. It's 2020 now, and there's no other sexual assault charges since then, or sex offender or any types, if you take a look closely. A lot of my footage didn't make it through last night. I noticed when I was doing my rendering of the video. What I was talking about is how the court system's in Jackson here. Basically, it still goes on today, and back then it doesn't matter. If you're innocent of a charge, and it's a hell of a time to prove your innocence, especially in the Jackson court system. So your best bet is take a lesser plea and a lesser sentence in most of the cases. And I guarantee he basically probably had a court-appointed attorney, didn't have the money to get a regular attorney to prove his innocence. And what people are today, and how, I mean, look at the people that were there at the nightlight bar. They lied about a lot of stuff that he was doing, saying he had his hand in his pocket, and he had a gun. They think he was in Arabic, because he was speaking in Sharama'ala. It's not even a word. It's not even a language. It's a made-up word by SGV News. And you don't take. He's the one who made that word up. So he wasn't. He was just doing it to try to deter them who they were doing. He was just practicing his First Amendment right. So again, the whole situation. I'm not defending him in any shape or form on what he may or may not have done in 2001. But again, you weren't there. You didn't see the whole thing at the side of the story. Even though maybe he was convicted, he was guilty again. He probably took a lesser charge to not get hit hard. Again, it's hard to prove a lot of things. I mean, I had one time, I just moved in with this family one time. All it takes is a kid. And this kid I'm talking about right now, for me, when I moved into this family, her daughter had Down syndrome. And she wasn't totally mentally there, but she came up a way to get rid of people she don't like. She will start accusing him, doing sexual things to her, doing everything. She was doing that to me. And people lie. And they figure that that's how they get their way. I mean, they lied too. So, I'm not saying he did or didn't. But again, you have to take in a lot of things into considerations of that. And he's not a repeat offender, neither, of the whole situation. That's the only time was 2001. Doesn't mean he is what you think he is. So I said, I'm not trying to defend him. I'm just pointing it out. If the court system today, you basically, your best bet when you get charged or something like that, you try to take the lessest plea you can take. Especially with domestic violence and everything else. It's really hard to prove otherwise, especially things to be stacked against you. Look at me, I'm a big guy, I'm huge. That's stacked against me, and I'm in court, stuff like that. So yeah, you have to really take a lot of consideration at this point. So yeah, I'm not saying, I don't know what he did in 2001. The courts say he did a sexual assault, but doesn't mean he did it neither. I mean, you should know, if anybody knows, agrees with me, how the Jackson court system works. It's all stacked against you regardless. They're going to try to find every possibility to make you guilty, regardless of the situation. That's how bad our court system is in Jackson here is. So, regardless of the situation. Even though you think he deserved, but again, they didn't know about that until after the fact, what happened. They didn't know anything about him or his criminal history before that happened. They didn't know anything about him. So they're trying to make it justify for what they did. It doesn't matter. He served his time, he did this time, and whatever he did, it's been done since 2001. So, I don't know the guy personally myself. I don't care at that point with that at all. That's his problem on that. But again, he was practicing his First Amendment right, and like anybody else would do with the camera, with people with cameras. You see, that's the big key thing. If you don't want to be on their camera, don't approach them. It's as simple as that. Don't engage. I mean, I don't know, hard to understand that. They're not after you particularly, and they record you. Don't record to the reactions that you do. That's what they're after. So, I'm gonna call it for this one. I mean, so far, it's passed for me, but it could happen something different for somebody else. Especially it could be where the time of day and where I'm at. But again, this is lunchtime. I've been downtown all this time recording. Nobody approached me. Nobody said anything. So, as I said, I'm not defending what he done in 2001. I'm just pointing at what could be possible, what happened then. I don't know the guy personally. Don't judge a book by its cover deal. You know, could be more to it than what you think. Now he has to deal with that's been brought up again. Now, it's like he was probably after about almost 20 years of what happened, and he was trying to put that behind him. He was trying to make a difference in his life. That's all he was trying to do. Like everybody else out here is struggling to make ends meet, especially when you're a YouTuber. You know, you make money on YouTube. You're trying to make it's one of your sources of income. You know, you're gonna try to find every possibility to make money on it. It's not, and plus, it still doesn't matter if you think they're doing it just for the money. They're most of generally the time. I learned a few things from it myself. I mean, that's how I got through Walmart's situation. When I was at Walmart, I learned if I didn't know that, I would probably gave him my ID. I would have been trespassed completely, and I would not have no right whatsoever. I wouldn't know about getting the footage from the body cam, stuff like that. See, I learned stuff from those videos, and regardless, they're doing it for just the money. That's how you learn your rights. My battery's getting low. So that's how you learn your right. That's how you got rights out there. Learn them. There's tons of rights out there you have on the Constitution that you can use. So yeah. Oh. Well, I'm gonna call it quits at this video. So even though you think they're frauditors, it doesn't matter. That's how you learn your rights and know them, by experiencing somebody through their eyes and what's going on. That's how you learn. So I do appreciate you guys watching this video. I might do another one. I don't know. I did it on my own, no issues. So please like and subscribe, and hit the bell notification for future videos. I'm hopefully getting some magnet fishing going. Hopefully again. We'll find out here. I might do, maybe I'll try today. My leg's doing better, so. But yeah, thank you for watching, and you all have a good day though. All right, talk to you later.